We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Rodney Owen makes his big league debut right after this. Luis Madero will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Now at the plate, Hoy Park, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Yankees, the second baseman, Hoy Park.
First offering on its way. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, we learned in spring training this is an organizational mission to lead the league in walks, create constant pressure on the pitcher, drive his pitch count up, foul off that tough 2-strike pitch, find ways to create opportunities to score runs. This team is a nightmare for the opposing pitcher to deal with.
No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sliced hard on the ground. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Mookie Betts. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Yankees nothing. Orioles coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the Show. James Paxton gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
So digging in now, Austin Hayes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Into the box, Jack Mayfield, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And it's 1-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Dwight Smith Jr. will be next. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, Dwight.
Coming to the plate now, Dwight Smith Jr. looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Paxton peers in. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So nothing in the Orioles' first. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. No score. Second inning set to go. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Andujar takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle, right to him. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 8 home runs, 26 RBIs. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Renato.
And here's Renato Nunez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The count now at 2-2. Paxton has his sign. Here comes the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Pedro Severino would be next. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready now, Aaron Hicks. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A ball and a strike now. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Batting 8, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
Standing in now, Mike Ford. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santander's got it, and there's one away.
Batting 9, Nick Ahmed.
So stepping in, Nick Ahmed. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The Yanks held in check. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now the 1-0. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 88.
Striding into the box, Andrew Velasquez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Velasquez, originally from New York State, he was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Rodney.
Stepping in, Rodney Owen. And while not really viewed as a big-time prospect coming out of the draft, he's had to prove himself at every step of the way to get to this point. His first big league at-bat.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Hoy Park. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than...
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
the right fielder.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts
Betts.
as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
Now back, the catcher, Gary.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 New York. Austin Hayes the next to bat. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jeff Mayfield.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And they got him.
I think he was going first pitch, first movement all the way, and apparently the pitcher knew it too, caught him leaning.
Into the box now, Jack Mayfield. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And no swing apparently, ball 1. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Dwight Smith Jr. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. (2-0) to the Baltimore left fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Lined into left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Up next for the Orioles, The designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Betts. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Orioles leave one. They still trail 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Swing and a liner, but this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Renato.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. And that's taken for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro
Digging in, Pedro Severino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Severino, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Popped him up. Ford has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Ford. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Mike Ford.
First offering on its way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nick.
Striding in, Nick Ahmed. First pitch on its way. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Pitch on the way.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2. And he's able to find a knockout there.
Stepping in now, Hoy Park, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Ahmed is on his way home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 2. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Gio Urshela will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
1 out and a runner on third. Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santander waits on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's Mookie Betts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Nope.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
In there, now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So coming to the plate, Andrew Velasquez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
All even now, 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Stanton. He gets there to make the play for the 1st out of the inning.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Rodney.
So striding in, Rodney Owen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Austin Hayes. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hicks will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now the pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Number 13 for him on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, designated hitter.
To the plate now, Miguel Andujar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Digging in, Jack Mayfield. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Tanner Scott has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 66, Tanner.
Ready once again, Mike Ford. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Right on the inside, Black with the slider. Laid off but called a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Swinging a soft liner, and the 8th will start with a bang as this should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Nick Ahmed. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Scott is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
With too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Hoy Park. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ford leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he pops him up back behind second base. Mayfield ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a two-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now batting.
Miguel Castro comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 50, Miguel Castro.
Standing in now, Mookie Betts. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
The batter.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's set, and the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. Now in the box, Anthony Santander. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
1-0 the count. Here it comes. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Stepping up now, Renato Nunez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch outside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2-0.
A runner at second, nobody out. A 2-1 count to Nunez.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, giving this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after working 7+, and he stands to be the winning pitcher in this one. Jonathan Holder comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Jonathan Holder.
Pedro Severino will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Now the 1-0.
Hey. Get down. 1-1.
None out. Runners at first and second. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in now, Andrew Velasquez, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball. 1-1.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Throw won't get him.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
At the plate, Rodney Owen is still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB rep here.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, the center fielder, Aaron.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard to the right side. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike.
Standing in, Mike Ford. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 1. Right side. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Yankees 6 and the Orioles nothing. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Austin Hayes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Austin Hayes.
Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Jack Mayfield is on deck. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Up next for the Orioles.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Coming to the plate now, Jack Mayfield. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch outside, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No one out with a runner at second. 1-2.
I got the count 1-2.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
To the plate now, Dwight Smith Jr. as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Grounded to third. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he falls behind 0-2. Baltimore down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The New York Yankees took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. James Paxton with his 4th win this season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Luis Madero takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Orioles, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.